Nice. And when you're ready, if you haven't already, close your eyes, soften into your shoulders and your neck and your jaw. And let's just start feeling the breath. So just start taking the deeper inhales and exhales. Try to focus on breathing in and out through the nose, just keeping your mouth gently closed. Try to give yourself the next hour just for yourself, for your movement practice, your breathing, or just to clear your mind, whatever it is that you feel like focusing on today. Letting go of any worries or hurries going on. I'm just going to put a little bookmark in there and focus on what's going on in our body on the mat today. Trying to smooth out the breath, making the breath a little bit longer and slower. You'll find that long and slow ends up deep as well. Lots of air into the lungs. And try to get all that air out of your lungs as well. Extra long exhales there. 2 more times on your own. And then gently bring your chin down towards your chest. Then a gentle stretch into the top, the upper back, and the neck. And then letting your eyes flicker open. And lifting your face forward towards the front. Take a deep inhale, reach your arm up to the sky. As you exhale, pull your elbows down and back, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Now this time, as you exhale, bring your hands, clasp your fingers behind your head and open up your chest. Taking a few breaths here, breathe in. Breathe out, open the elbows away from each other, reach your chest forward. Inhale. On your next exhale, rotate towards your right hand side, so twisting from the belly, keep the elbows as open as possible. Inhale, come through center, look forward. Exhale, twist your left hand side. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel the belly working. Inhale to center. Exhale over to the right hand side again. This time hold for a bit. Twist as far as you can. Keep breathing. Now open your arms up. Straighten your arms out to shoulder height. Reaching and twisting. Then bring your hands to clasp back behind your head. Come through the center, and on an exhale, twist towards your left hand side. Twist as far as you can, keep breathing, and open your arms up to shoulder height. Reach them apart. Bring your hands behind your head, clasp the fingers, coming through back to the center. Reach the arms up one more time. Stretch out, deep breath. And exhale, bring the elbows down the back, open the chest. Taking the arms out a little bit. Bring your hands onto your knees. Keep the shoulders quite soft. And feel that you're grounding yourself down through your sit bones. Engaging the deep stomach muscles. Give it a squeeze. And then lifting your chest up. Now we're going to keep the chest lifted. Fold forward just to about halfway. And then start taking your body over towards the right hand side. Then lean back, keep the chest up, squeeze down, and over towards the other side, making a big circle. So lean forward, just using the hands for a bit of support, but mainly using the belly muscles. When you come around to the front, change direction. Try to keep the sit bones grounded equally the whole time. Nice and slow. last one, then coming back to the center. Take a deep breath in, clasp your hands behind your back, behind your head again. Open up your chest, take a deep breath in, lift your chest up. This time when you breathe out, reach your hands forward as far as you can. You can even make a pistol hand if you want. So all your fingers except your thumb and your middle fingers, reach forward, round your back, pull your chin to your chest. Breathe in, pull the elbows back, open up your chest, lift up. When you breathe out, clasp the fingers with the pistol fingers, reaching forward, chin to chest. One more time each way, lift the chest, open up the shoulders, and exhale, reach forward, round the upper back, feel between the shoulder blades and stretching. And then coming back up to center. Roll over your knees, come into a tabletop posture. Get your shoulders stacked over your hands, knees stacked underneath your hips. Grab down into the floor, really spreading the fingers out wide. And then release your feet at the back. Start moving your shoulders forwards and backwards slightly. Towards your fingertips and then back towards the base of your palms. Slowly just forward and backwards. As you go forward, work a little bit more into the floor with your fingertips. And you'll feel that you start to work a little bit more into the hands or arms. Just taking the time, working a little bit further each time. And now starting to bring in some circles. So go over to the side, then forward, and over to the other side. Circling with the shoulders around the wrists. Change direction. And the other way, big circles. And then coming back to the center, so getting the shoulders stacked over the wrists. Take a deep breath in, pull your belly to the floor, push your chest forward with the cow pose. At the end of your inhale, exhale and press around into your spine, pull your chin to your chest for cat. On the inhale, you ride it all the way through to cow, chest forward, hips up to the spine. And exhale. Find some space between your shoulder blades, squeezing the butt. One more time each way. Marching into the back of the cow, inhale. Exhale, rounding into the entire spine. Coming back to neutral. So the neutral spine is neither arched nor flexed. It's somewhere in the middle, getting a nice stacked and aligned spine. Ground your fingers nice and strong. Press your chest away from the floor. Curl your toes under behind you. Keep the tummy muscles engaged. And then try to hover your knees just off the floor. If you can't hover the knees, then keep them down, but keep pressing as if you're about to lift off the ground. So hovering, slightly shifting away from right to left. So I'm going over to the left hand, and then slowly over to the right. Just doing that a couple of times. Breathe in. Come back through the center. Release your knees down to the floor. And come up for just a moment and roll out against the whatever feels good for them. Sometimes we'll give you some guidelines, but really you can feel what your body needs, or at least you will start to get a few tools to know what your body needs. Shake out the wrist. Let's get back into that hover position. Hands under the shoulders, engage the tummy. Press so that you hover your knees away from the floor. Now at the left foot, stepping to the outside of your mat towards the back. Then with the right foot to the outside of your mat, coming into a wide-legged plank position. Keep pressing through your chest, squeeze your bum. Slowly start bringing your hips down to the floor, reach your chest forward just a little bit. And then pull your chin to your chest, lift your hips up and back. Coming into a wide-legged downward facing dog. Let's start to just pedal out one leg at a time. And you'll notice what happens is the bum will go from side to side. So now we've got a little bit of a wider base with our feet. So pedaling out, squeezing the stretch all the way down the back of the legs. Now really start to move the hips from side to side. So you can really bend into your right knee, straighten out the left, maybe putting a stretch onto the inside of the left leg. Then come up through center, bend into the left side, really straighten out the right side. Give a stretch on the inside of the right leg. Just flowing like that a few times from side to side. Going as shallow or as deep as you like. Now coming back to center, pushing your bum up to the sky, press your chest down as if you're trying to get it through your knees. Come up high onto your toes and roll forward into that wide high plank once again. Strong core, squeezing the butt. And then chin to chest, roll your hips back to down dog, pulling your heels down towards the floor. Inhale, come up high onto the toes, roll forward to high plank, and lift the hips back, still wide, downward facing dog. One more time to high plank. Squeeze and hold in this position, keep breathing. Then slowly float your knees down to the floor. Shaking out the hands one more time. Nice, guys. A little bit of a warm-up into the legs and the shoulders. Now we're going to go through the first option of the Vinyasa. If you're familiar with the Vinyasa option that you use, then please join me with it. Otherwise, you can just sit and watch the option, and then you'll know exactly what to do in your flow today. So let's start with option one. We'll be in a normal high plank, so that's with the feet about hip distance apart, hands directly underneath the shoulders, and lifting up to downward facing dog. We'll warm up a bit more here in a moment. But option one for the Vinyasa is coming forward into high plank, shoulders stacked over wrists, then the knees down to the floor, release your feet, slowly lowering down to the floor to get your chest to touch the floor just before your hips. Then gently using your hands, squeeze your upper back, lift your chest forward. For Cobra, lower your chest down to the floor, use the strength of your arms, press yourself up onto your knees, but not leaving your hips behind, so lift them with you, curl your toes under behind you, sit back, and then lifting back up to downward facing dog. Let's all meet in high plank, shoulders stacked over the wrists. We're going to try that one all together. So lifting the hips up to down dog. Getting the feet nice and grounded. Your knees can be as bent as you like in down dog, as long as your spine is long and strong. And then you start to draw the heels towards the floor. They may not touch the floor, that's alright. We're just aiming for that eventually. Option one, here we go together. Roll forward to high plank. Take your knees to the floor, release your feet. Lower yourself down, keep the elbows close. Don't let the hips drop. On an inhale, lift your chest, squeeze your shoulder blades, squeeze the butt, squeeze the tummy, the Cobra. Lower yourself down, press yourself up onto your knees, curl your toes under, sitting back for a moment, and then lifting up to downward facing dog. Awesome, guys. Coming down onto your knees if you aren't aware of what option two looks like, otherwise you can join me. Roll forward to high plank. Lower down to halfway. Flip to the tops of the feet, mostly straightening out the elbows, but with the hips floating at this point for upward facing dog. And then using the hips and core to draw the hips up and back, flipping over one foot at a time at the last moment, coming to downward facing dog. Alright, so let's do one more option all together. Meet me in downward facing dog. And you can do the option of your choice to warm up a bit more. Roll forward to high plank, either coming down to halfway or bring your knees down first, release your feet. lower yourself down. On an inhale, lift your chest for whichever option you've chosen. And then on an exhale, press yourself back to downward facing dog. Let's get a bit more into the hips, lifting your right leg up to the sky. Bend into your knee, open up your hip. Keep equal pressure in both shoulders. Go up high onto the left toes. Pull your right foot to the outside of your right hand and step it down. At this point, you can keep your back knee away from the ground, or you can lower it down to the floor. So you're either here or with the back knee up, that's up to you. Either way, lift your chest, look forward, squeeze into the left butt. Imagine your left heel and your chest are trying to reach away from each other. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, straighten out the front leg, push your hips back. Imagine your chest is going down towards your thumbs. Breathe in, bend into the front knee, lift your chest, look forward. And breathe out, push your hips back. So if your knee's down, it'll look like this. Straighten the front leg. Breathe in, lift your chest up, pull your hips forward. Breathe out, straighten the front leg, push the hips back. Get a good stretch into the front leg, the hamstring. One more time, coming forward, bending into the front knee. If you've got the back knee down, straighten out your leg. Load your right foot back to high plank. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, take your Vinyasa variation, lower down. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, pressing back to downward facing dog. Left leg up to the sky, opening up the hip. Come high onto your right toes, pull your right knee into your left armpit. Step your foot to the outside of your left hand. Remember the option for the back leg, either knee down or it stays up. Deep breath in, reach your chest forward. As you breathe out, straighten out the front leg, reaching your chest towards the middle of your thumbs. Breathe in, lift your chest, look forward. Breathe out, press back. Breathe in, chest forward. Breathe out, sitting back. And one more time, bring the chest forward. The back knee is away from the back knee is down, straighten your back leg. Step your left foot back, take a deep breath in. As you exhale, Vinyasa, lower yourself down. Inhale, lifting your chest up. And exhale, lift the hips back to down dog. You can either wait in down dog for about 20 seconds or so, or come down onto the knee. Have a little shake out of the arms and shoulders. Take a quick rest and have a sip of water if you like, before we move on to our flow. Once you've had a sip of water, meet me back in downward facing dog, and let's start flowing a bit. Here we go, from downward dog, float your right foot up to the sky. When it gets to the peak, bend into your knee, open up your hip, try and feel a good opening down the whole right side of your body. Press a little bit extra into your right hand at this point. Reach your right knee up to the sky. Come up high onto your left toes. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Squeeze your knee between your arms and then step your foot forward. Come up onto your fingertips. Try and float your ribs away from your thigh. Reach your arms up to the sky, come into a high lunge. And then it's cactus the arms, so pulling your elbows down to about 90 degrees. Chest up. And if you want to get a bit deeper into this lunge, you can bend into the knee and lift your chest up a little bit more. Keep squeezing into the left butt. Think about lifting your chest, not arching back. Then straighten the back leg, reach your arms forward like you're diving down to the floor. Hands down, breathe in, step back, breathe out, Vinyasa, lower yourself down. On an inhale, scoop your chest forward, and on an exhale, Press yourself back to downward facing dog. Float your left foot up to the sky. Bend into the left knee. Finding that reach, that lengthening down the whole left side of the body. Come up high onto the right toes. Left knee into your chest. Try and touch your chin with your knee. Step your foot between your hands. Lifting your ribs away from your front leg. Reach your arms up to the sky. Get them up nice and high. And then pulling the elbows down and back. You can stay here or you can bend into the back knee. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest up if you want. Feel how strong the back leg needs to work. Push your weight a bit more into the front leg if you want. And then like you're shooting yourself forward, press out of the back leg, reach your arms forward. Take your hands to the ground. Inhale as you step back. Exhale to float down. Stay strong in the arms. Inhale, lifting the chest forward. Exhale, lifting your hips back to down dog. Float your right foot up. Open up the knee. Step between your hands. Get a good stable base. Reach your arms up. And cactus arms. Taking a bit of a fold back if you like. Now straighten out the back leg. Keep your arms at cactus arms. Or you can bring them to heart center if you like. Heart center is going to be a little bit easier than cactus arms. Straighten the front leg, but keeping a slight bend in the knee. Hinge forward, reach your chest forward, 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 until you can't go forward anymore. Then you've got the option here for prayer hands or cactus arms. Then coming up through your lunge, lift yourself up, dive the arms down to the floor. Inhale, step your right foot back. Exhale, float down. Follow your breath on the inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, takes you back to down dog. There we go. Take your time with it. Left leg to the sky, open the hip. Step between the hands. Reach up with the arms. And then catch yourself with cactus arms. Maybe lifting the chest a little bit more. Straighten out both legs as you stand up tall. Either hands at heart center or keep them at cactus. And taking a pyramid pose. So reaching your chest as if you're trying to get it towards your big toe, the left big toe. Feel a good stretch and work into the back of the front leg. Keep it strong. Reach your hip back and your chest forward. Now coming up through the lunge, lift yourself up. Catching your arms, diving forward. Hands to the floor. Stepping back. And an exhale takes you down. Ride your inhale. Forward, lift the chest. And exhale, squeeze your hips up to down dog. Nice guys, keep it up. Right leg up and open. Step between the hands. Rise up with your arms. Catch in a cactus, maybe lift the chest. Straighten both legs. Taking whichever variation with the hands, but hinging forward towards your foot. Lifting yourself up nice and strong. Spin your back foot flat, open up to warrior two. So the back foot is flat in the ground, arms are up at shoulder height. And we're gazing over the front fingertips. Let's get a little bit deeper into the front knee. If you look over the front foot or the front leg, you want your front leg and your foot in a straight line so that the knee's not collapsing towards the left-hand side. Cartwheel your hands down to frame your front foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower yourself down. Inhale, lifting the chest. And exhale, hips back to down dog. Left leg up and open. Step forward, take your time. Reach up and catch yourself in the lunge. Maybe the arch is coming back and the chest is going up. Then shoot yourself forward to fold over the front leg. Legs go straight. When you reach the bottom of your pyramid pose, lift yourself up, open up to warrior two. Arms reach wide apart. Get nice and deep into the front leg. Feel as if you're pulling your legs down into the floor towards each other. Really feel the activation into the legs. Cartwheel your hands to the floor. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, float down. On an inhale, riding the breath up. And exhale, lifting the hips back to down dog. There we go, right leg up and open. Stepping forward between the hands. Reach up and catch in your lunge. Shoot your arms forward, straighten the legs. Fold over the front leg. Rising up. Open up to warrior two. Flip your front palm and reach forward as far as you can. Really keep the upper body nice and straight. With the front hand, scoop the air back, up and over behind you. With your back hand, either softly on the back leg, or you can wrap your arm around you, around your back. Try and find your front hip. Keep the top arm nice and straight. As one movement, taking your hands all the way down to frame the front foot. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, you know where to go. Keep it flowing. I'll meet you in down dog. Here we go, left leg up and open. Stepping forward between your hands. Rise up with the arms and catch your cactus arms. Move them forward, straighten your legs, hinge over the front leg. Squeeze yourself up, open to warrior two. The back foot is flat and strong. Flip your front palm, reach as far forward as you can. Keep the deep bend into the front leg. Move your left arm up and back. Taking any variation with the back arm. Maybe looking up towards the top thumb, if it's comfortable for you. And in one movement, taking your hands all the way to the floor. Inhale, stepping back. Exhale, float down. Keep going, keep it flowing. Alright guys, here we go. Right leg up and open. Stepping forward between the hands. Reaching up. Catching your cactus. Straighten the legs. Folding over your pyramid. Lifting yourself up. Opening to warrior two. Put the front palm, reach forward. Lift the top arm up and back. Reverse warrior. Keep your reverse warrior nice and strong. Keep squeezing the belly. And with the front leg, straighten it out as if you're trying to reach your top hand up and back even further. Straight leg in the front. Front hand is reaching up, long line from your right foot all the way up to your right hand. Keep strong legs. Come back to warrior two, arms only with thumbs facing up. Hinge with your back leg, your back hip. Reach your arms forward, forward, forward. And then teacup your front hand down to the inside of your right shin. Reaching your left arm up to the sky. Keep as much of a bend into your knees as you need to. We're in triangle pose. It's a little bit wider than usual, but we started off with a really good base with the legs. Looking up to the top thumb if it feels good for you. Come back to warrior two just for a moment before you cartwheel your hands down to the floor. Stepping the front foot back, inhale. Exhale, hover down. Inhale, lifting the chest. Exhale, back to down dog. Here we go, left side up. Stepping forward between the hands. Reaching up. Catching your cactus. Straighten both legs. Hinging over the front leg into pyramid. Lifting yourself up. Open to warrior two. Flip the front palm. Take your reverse warrior. Keep a strong reverse warrior. Maybe looking up towards the top hand. And straighten out your front leg so it's mostly straight, but just keeping a slight bend into the knees. Breathe. Bringing your arms level with your shoulders. Hinge into the back hip. Push your hip towards the back. Reach your arms forward. Thumbs facing up. When you can't go forward anymore, step your left hand down to the inside of your left calf or your knee. Reach the right arm up to the sky. You're either just looking down towards your front foot, or to the side, or up towards your top thumb. The idea here is to try and open up the right shoulder and the rib cage towards the sky. Coming back to warrior two just as a transition, and then lower yourself down. So stepping the front foot back. Exhale, up and down. Inhale, lift the chest. And an exhale lifts you back. Guys, we've got one more on each side. Hang in there, let's go. Right leg up and open. Stepping forward. Throwing your arms up to the sky. Catching and cactus at your chest. Shoot your arms forward, straight to the front leg. Folding over the front. Lifting yourself up. Open up to warrior two. Keep the legs bent. Flip the front palm. Reverse warrior, reach up and back. Straighten out the front leg. Bring the arms level. Reach forward with your front arm. Dipping down to the inside of your calf. Reaching up just for a moment. Now this time, keep your arms as they are. Bend into the front knee, but keep your body strong. Bend the front knee. Bring your forearm onto your right side. Nice, reaching up. Get a little bit deeper into the front leg. If you want to, you can take your right hand down towards the floor for extended side angle. Take the top hand down to the floor. Turn to the ball of your back foot. Reach your right arm up to the sky. Try and stay super light on this bottom hand. If you want to, you can look up towards your right fingertips. Revolve, lunge, twist. Take your right hand down to the floor, frame your foot. Inhale, step back. Exhale, lower down. Keep it going. I'll meet you in down dog. Let's go, last one. Left side up and open. Stepping forward. Throwing up with the arms. Cactus arms, catching, lifting your chest. Throwing your arms forward, straighten the legs. Fold over the front leg. Lifting yourself up. Open to warrior two. Flip your front palm, reach it forward. Strong reverse warrior. Straighten the front leg. Keep the body strong. Get the arms level with the shoulders. Reach forward. Take your left hand to the inside of the left calf. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Stand strong with the upper body. Left forearm to left thigh. As you bend deep into the right knee. Maybe taking the left hand down towards the floor. Sorry, I said bend your left knee and your right knee. So on the left side, telling myself that more than you. Take your top hand down to the floor. Turn to the ball of your back foot and reach your left arm up to the sky. Pretty sure I've got the left and right correct now. Stay light on the right hand. Take your left hand to the floor. Inhale, step your left foot back. Exhale, lower down. It's the last vinyasa of the flow. Keep it strong. Take it to down dog. Let's take 3 breaths together in down dog. Take a deep inhale through the nose. As you exhale, let it go through the mouth. Deep in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. And then slowly bring your knees down to the ground. Take a bit of a rest. Shake out the arms. Have a sip of water if you like. Well done, guys. If you're keen to just wait and not have any water, take child's pose if you want. Sitting down to your heels, arms forward. Or if you're feeling a bit more spicy today, you can weight it down and press it up. A bit more work. Okay, you've had a sip of water. Get knees to the downward facing dog. Then nice and deep into your knees, look forward between your thumbs. You need to step or hop your feet forward between your hands. Then your feet are about hip distance apart, so that's 2 fists between your feet. Take your hands onto your shins. Lift your chest so that you're trying to peek over the front of your mat to lengthen your spine for a halfway lift. As you exhale, fold yourself down over your legs. Keeping as much of a bend into your knees as you need to. Relax your head down. Using your peace fingers, so your index and middle fingers, wrapping them around your big toes. Take an inhale, lift your chest, lengthen out your spine. Try and find some space. As you exhale, release yourself down, giving a gentle pull with your arms and actually pulling your elbows down and away from each other. And then looking between your legs. If you've got a bit of space, you can start to straighten out your legs a bit if you want to. Releasing your big toes. Keep your knees nice and bent. Pull your chin to your chest. Slowly rolling yourself all the way up. Nice and slow. Until you get all the way up to a strong mountain pose. Take your hands into your low back. So low back with your fingers pointing down. And we're grabbing on to the top of the bum as well. Just feel like you're really supporting yourself. Bend a bit deeper into the knees. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Start to push your hips forward. And lift your chest up. Lifting up with the chest. Don't worry about leaning back, just lifting the chest. Then pulling yourself back up to standing. And keep a slight bend in the knees. Step your feet out to the edges of your mat, coming out nice and wide. I would say the edges of your mat might even be through the middle of your foot, so you're half on, half off of your mat, but with your feet mostly facing forward. Breathe in, reach your arms up to the sky. As you breathe out, taking cactus arms again, squeeze the shoulder blades together, keep your chest up, and start to push your hips back, 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 bend into the knees, coming down into a squat position. Keep pulling your ribs down, pulling the ribs down with the tummy, push your hips back. Cactus arms, I'm going to move like this so you can see me. That's it, now clasping your hands behind your head. Feeling a good burn into the legs, I'm sure, not dropping down completely, stay strong. And then press the ground away to come all the way up into standing. Reach your arms up to the sky. Take a deep breath in, feel the gentle burn in the legs. As you breathe out, pulling your arms down to cactus, sitting down and back. Keep the ribs down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Nice, and if your knees are collapsing in, try and squeeze them out slightly. Hands behind your head. Keep the chest up. Try to take your left elbow towards your left knee. Squeeze. Come up through center. Right elbow to right knee. Squeeze. Come up through center. One more time each side. Up to center. And to the right side. Up to center. Press through your legs, come up to standing. Reaching up to the sky. And then bring your arms down, shake them out for a moment. You can step your feet a bit closer together. So if you're not sure from a standing position, hip distance is the same distance as these hip bones in the front here. So that's more or less where mine are. Okay. Getting into a bit of balancing. So shifting your weight into your left foot, hands on your hips, and start to draw your right knee up to hip height, flex into your right foot. Checking with your hands that your hips are facing directly forward towards the front of your mat. Slight bend in the standing leg. Straighten out your front leg as much as you can. Squeeze the thigh. Lift it up as high as you can. Try and get it up. Squeeze and squeeze into the standing leg. Keep your legs straight. Reach your chest forward and pendulum swing the right leg back. Coming into warrior 3 position. So this might be where you are with your warrior 3. Playing with the toe at the back of the mat. Or you could be lifting the back leg up. To try and make a T position with your body and your leg. Maybe bring your hands to your heart center. Maybe arms out to the side if you like, or even forward. You challenge yourself a little bit more if you want. Taking one more breath in whichever position you've chosen. Then if you need to bend into your standing leg a little bit more to take your fingertips to the floor. If you've got something to help you balance, you can keep that close by. Keeping your hips square for now and lift the back leg up as high as you can. Now you can either stay here or place your left hand on the floor or onto your object for balance. And start to open up your right hip to the sky. So I'm trying to open my right hip towards the right side. Placing the pressure into my left fingertips. Start to float your right fingertips away from the floor. You might play around here or you might reach your right arm up to the sky. You're trying to turn the toes of the back leg towards the sky. Or half moon pose. If you want to challenge even more, you can look up towards the top fingertips. Slowly take your right hand down to the floor. Level off your hips. So we're meeting everyone else back here if you're waiting in your standing split. And then standing yourself back up, nice and slow, take the time. Bring your right knee in towards your chest for a moment. And then taking your right foot down to the floor. Give the left leg a good little shake out. It was working quite hard now to make sure you don't fall over too much. Shifting your weight into your right foot. Hands on your hips, left knee up to hip height. Straighten the left leg out as much as you can, squeezing the thigh and the bum of the standing leg. Lift up a little bit higher, a little bit higher. Keep your chest up, reach it forward. Pendulum swing, nice and slow. Left leg back. Use the left butt to lift your leg up. You can stop in any position where you feel like you're getting challenged enough. You're just waiting for us and playing around with your edge in that position. If you're joining me in taking your hands to the floor, take your fingertips down, lift the back leg up as high as you can. Keep your chest reaching forward towards your fingertips. Open up your left hip as high as you can, turn your left toes towards the sky. Keep your hands on the floor or use your prop at your feet. Start to float your left hand off the floor. Maybe even reaching it up towards the sky for half moon. Maybe even looking towards the top fingertips. Slowly taking your left hand to the floor. Squaring off your hips. Bend a bit more into the right knee. and press the right foot to bring yourself all the way up, left knee up to your chest, and then taking the left knee down to the ground. Giving the right foot a little shake. Well done, guys. Good work there. Alright, so once we've shaken off and grounded ourselves again after all that floating around, let's step towards the front of the mat. Meeting here. Take a breath in, reach your arms up. As you exhale, take a swan dive down. Inhale to halfway lift, straight flat spine. On an exhale, hands to the floor, step or hop back to half length. Take an optional Vinyasa and meeting down and facing down. Meeting it down dog. Then into your knees, look between your hands. You can either step or hop across your legs, landing down on your bum as soft as you can, and taking the legs out wide. You're taking a wide-legged position, depending on where you need to move to in your space on your mat. That doesn't matter, just get yourself comfortable. Wide legs, but not too wide that you can't keep yourself sitting up tall, okay? So if it means bringing your legs a bit closer so that you can sit upright, then do so. Let's get a mostly a point through the feet, pointing through the toes. Slide bend into the knee, and tighten up the thighs. Okay, so squeeze on the thigh muscles here. Sit up nice and tall. Keep squeezing the thighs, reach your arms up to the sky. Take your hands behind your head, open up your elbows, and then squeeze your tummy and your hips to put yourself as far forward as you can. Try to go forward past the edge of my mat. Keep lifting the chest, squeezing the thighs, squeezing the legs. When I can't hold myself anymore, I'm going to take my hands to the ground. Keep reaching the chest forward. Keep squeezing the thighs. Getting a good stretch onto the inside of the hamstrings. Maybe even all the way down the legs. Each time you breathe in, try and negotiate a bit of space through the spine. When you exhale, your breath might let you go a little bit further. Stay strong, keep supporting yourself. Walking your hands towards you, working yourself up. Check out the legs for a moment. Tighten up the legs again, keep nice and engaged, chest tall, and reach your arms up. Clasping your hands behind your head, and turning so that your right elbow is pointing towards your right foot. So it's a slight twist towards your left hand side. Right elbow to right foot, and reaching your elbow to the side as much as you can. Reaching, folding, folding. So the elbow is going towards your foot. Then reaching your left arm up to the sky. Reach, reach, reach. Then taking your bottom hand down, you can place it onto the floor or grabbing onto your leg, that's up to you. But trying to get a long line from your left hip all the way up the left side of your body to your left fingertips. If you want to, looking up towards the top hand or just underneath your arm, take a few breaths here. And now rolling the chest down towards the right leg. So closing your body off, taking a fold down. The top hand comes to the floor. And you keep reaching yourself forward. At this point, you can relax a bit more and just enjoy this position that you've gotten into, whatever that looks like for you. Breathe. Rise yourself up to center, reach your arms up, take your hands behind your head, left elbow points towards the left foot, tighten the thighs. Inhale, lift your chest. As you exhale, reaching the left elbow towards your left. As far as you can, reach it forward, Then the right hand reaches up to the sky, lengthening out the whole right side, opening up the ribcage, and then taking the left hand down to the floor, maybe grabbing the leg, and reaching over, trying to turn the right ribcage up towards the sky. Nice and slow, taking the front hand down, and the bottom hand, holding down, and the leg. Back to the center. And as you breathe out, take the hands down, pull the legs in slightly, just pull them real straight out. Going to Baddha Konasana, so bring your feet, the soles of your feet touch, with your knees pointing out to the sides. I like to keep the feet a little bit further from you, so there's more of a diamond shape than bringing your feet all the way in as close as possible. Just feel it gets a bit more into the inner thighs and a little bit less. It depends on what you need. Holding on to your ankles. As you breathe in, pull on your ankles and lift your chest up and forward. As you exhale, pull yourself gently forward, just coming down. And gently press down into your legs with your elbows if you like. If you found yourself in a good position where you can relax your head down. And if it's just hanging, that's fine, but keep relaxing here. Keep breathing. Rising yourself up. And then straighten your legs out onto the mat. Take your hands down to the floor next to you, directly underneath your shoulders. You can see where your wrist has basically made a line on the floor. Now take your middle fingers and replace your wrist with your middle fingers. So just step your hands back slightly. Use your shoulder blades together, open your fist. Point your feet. So you just want to go. Otherwise, you can bend into your legs as you keep going for this version of this. Breathe the tongue as nice to your butt and lift your lips up to the sky. Open up the chest, maybe looking up if it feels comfortable. Reverse tabletop. Slowly bring your lips down to the floor. If you've got a bit of a challenge with that one, you can repeat that one. Otherwise, straighten the legs up. Take a slight bend into the knee, open your chest, and raise your hands into the floor. Float your hips now. You're either joining me with this one or you're repeating the reverse tabletop that we just did. And slowly bring your hips down to the floor. Either using your hands or reach your arms in front of you. Slowly making your way all the way down onto your back. Pulling your right knee in towards your chest. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand onto the outside of your knee. Take your right arm down to the side next to you, either bent or straight if you've got space. And twisting your leg over towards the left hand side. Taking a nice, easy supine twist. Pull your lower back flat, bring your right knee in towards your chest. Straighten your right leg down onto the mat. Left knee comes up into the chest. Hold on to the outside of your leg with your right hand. Take your left arm down to the floor and guiding your leg over towards the right hand side. Taking a nice supine twist. And just starting to really down regulate your body. This is the last active posture we're going to do. So feeling all the effects that you've had on your body from your movement practice and your breathing today. Get your lower back flat, pull your knee back up to center, and then straighten your legs out onto the mat. Find a nice comfortable position with your body. And do whatever you need to do. Have a sip of water. You can cover yourself with a jersey or a blanket if you like. It's up to you. And when you're ready, close your eyes. And whatever position you found is your most comfortable now, see if you can just feel your breath now. Don't worry about trying to control your breathing. Don't worry about trying to control your body. Let's see if each time you exhale, you can just notice that and try and really let go a little bit more each time. Following your inhale, see what that feels like. And then on your exhale, just completely letting go of your body, softening down into the mat. Noticing if there's any feelings left of tension throughout the body. If there is, maybe in the hip or the back or the shoulder, whatever it is. Bring your focus to that area when you inhale. Feel like you're really filling up that space with your breath. And as you exhale, just letting that dissolve away. Inhaling into whichever area you want to focus on. And as you exhale, letting it just subside and dissolve. Doing the same with any unwanted thoughts or distractions that come into your mind. Just taking a nice deep inhale. And when you exhale, let it dissolve, float away. Continue now in your own space, your own breathing for the next minute. Now gradually start breathing a little bit deeper. And you'll feel that that deeper breathing brings a bit more movement into your belly and your rib cage. And then just intuitively start moving a little bit through your body. So whatever whatever you feel like doing, start to move a little bit, doesn't matter what that looks like. And then if you want to, just reaching your arms above your head as you lay on your back. Take a big full body stretch, squeezing your whole body, and then pulling your knees in towards your chest and make your way onto your side body. So lying on your side in a comfortable grounded position like you would lie on your bed. Taking a few breaths here. Just getting a chance to regulate breathing, blood flow, balance. Keep your eyes closed and meet me in a seated position. So either on your knees or legs crossed. Sitting up nice and tall through the spine. And just taking a moment here to thank yourself most of all. You made it to the hardest part, which was just arriving onto your mat in the beginning of the session. Then you also made it through the rest of the session. Just showing yourself a bit of love and kindness, so well done. Take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky. Bring your hands to touch. And then let your hands float down past your face. Bring your thumbs onto your chest. And then I want to thank you guys most of all for rocking up today. Thank you so much. Have a great evening. And look forward to seeing you guys again soon. Remember, there's another class tomorrow morning at 7:30 and tomorrow afternoon again at 5:30 as well. So tune in for those. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. And stick around afterwards. Let me know if you've got any questions, suggestions, comments, or anything at all. I hope the music was okay. We're sort of trying that out a little bit. So I hope it sounded good on your side. It sounded good on my side.